Hello guys, this is Agent M of Samat Gaming. I'm not too happy with what I have in my hand right now. But I'm gonna have to review it for the sake of the channel. Pit Fighter by Tengen. I mean, immediately popping this game in, it's very hard not to make the obvious correlation to Mortal Kombat, which was released only about a year later. I mean, I'm gonna try not to make that correlation, but it's very hard. I mean, and there's pretty much no reason not to. I mean, this was probably the first game to feature digitized actors, especially in a fighting game, where, you know, real violence with kids, you know, kids playing in the arcades was very taboo. So if you saw a digitized actor beating another one up in the arcade, there's a lot of kids going to arcades. It's pretty violent because it simulates, it's like real life. It's not these two cartoonish characters. So, people to pick from, we've got Buzz, an ex-pro wrestler. Body slam, headbutt, and pile driver. Yes, those are wrestling moves. Then we've got Ty, a kickboxing champion. They've all got their own unique moves, but I'm gonna go with Buzz here because he's featured on the cover of the game, and I don't know. I happen to be a fan of pro wrestling. Okay, so match 1. Oh my God, this is not good, ladies and gentlemen. Not good at all. I thought I was supposed to be able to do something somehow. Is that supposed to be a body slam? That's a freaking press slam. So that's a huge problem. They didn't even get the names of the freaking moves right. But head play consists of mostly just mashing buttons. I have no idea what. Just keep on picking him up and slamming him. It's not too impressive, to say the least. In fact, it's an utter embarrassment. I can use 2 of the moves, the press slam or body slam, and the headbutt, but I've yet to see the pile driver. And I beat him. Record KO time. Now this is an odd way to do this. Why is he on a forklift and why is it lifting him up? I guess if it lifts you up all the way to the top, you beat everyone, you beat the game. So Southside Gym. Now as you can see, there are foreign objects to use, which you pick up using the A button and can also throw using the A button, which is a cool concept. I mean, Mortal Kombat didn't do that. And as you can see, there's even some outside interference from the audience. It's actually kind of cool. And see that there was a little spurt of blood right there. But I don't blame you if you can't see it, because this game is just really hard to look at. It really is. Ugh, Pit Fighter. It sounds cool too, and the cover looks awesome. I mean, it's like it looks like they're actually in a pit, like, but it's kind of weird though, because it almost makes it look like medieval times on the cover of the game, but when you're actually playing, it's, you know, kind of modernized. I have no idea how to perform this pile driver. Or let me guess, it's not even a pile driver, it's a freaking choke slam that they think it's a pile driver. And That's what happens when you lose. You sort of become black and white on the ground, I guess. There's a clock, and there's a record. And I just beat my record of 2 minutes. So, at 1:16. So, shouldn't it be, my new record is 1:16, and I try to beat that? I hope. So this is a grudge match. Interesting concept, actually. You gotta knock the other guy down 3 times. Last man standing wins. But it's horribly done and just makes it an even more awkward game. And the music, my god. It pierces your ears with this... it's so bad. And look at this guy, the Executioner. And now here we have, look for Power Pill. So, look, you guys saw that. My record time should be 1:16, so I should be trying to beat that last record that I made. But no, the record always stays at 2 minutes, which is really, really stupid of them. And the jumping is just completely awkward. And you... At least you can do aerial attacks. That's something that they have. So you pick up the barrel like in Donkey Kong and you nail her right in the face. Jeez. So you gotta stay away from the crowd too. Don't let her fight you all the way into the crowd. I have to say, this game is just... I know I've said it enough, but it really is bad. I kind of like what they're going for. The people in the background, sort of silhouettes in the dark, they look really creepy, actually. It does remind you of an underground, illegal fighting ring. Which is good. I mean, that's the whole feel of this game, is what they want. It's supposed to be kind of real, sort of gritty. I know what they're going for here, but it just fails. It really does. I mean, once you get over the shock that it looks like 2 people are actually hitting each other, well, it's not shock for me anymore, because I can whip in Mortal Kombat, and I can see the same freaking thing. But, back then, I mean, it was a huge shocker to see this stuff, because it was like 2 humans fighting in real life. And there you are with money underneath you, and congratulations. This game. Overall, Pit Fighter is a dull, bland, monotonous game. And it's actually quite depressing. I mean, the atmosphere is dark. It feels shady. The cartridge is black. I mean, it just feels depressing to hold this cartridge in my hand, actually. And I think I have a theory here. Bear with me. I think that this was Sega's idiotic way to one-up Nintendo. Okay, because as we all know, Nintendo had this huge lawsuit with Tengen over titles like Tetris on the NES, which were actually becoming, you know, moderately big sellers for Tengen. So Nintendo saw that and said, screw you guys, we're gonna have a lawsuit with you. But the thing was, Tetris, Tengen Tetris at least, was actually a superior game to the regular licensed Nintendo Tetris. So I think I know what Sega wanted to do. They wanted to have this licensed by Tengen, and then have it end up becoming better than the SNES version, just like Tetris did. So basically, they're saying, okay, Nintendo, we know that you hate Tengen, and that you won't, you know, use them anymore. Well, guess what? We're going to use Tengen to our advantage against you, and because you had that lawsuit, Now, we're gonna have the better game, because I guess they had faith with Tengen after they saw, you know, how good the Tetris game was, but that wasn't the freaking case here, Sega. This is a horrible, horrible game. And I'm just so happy that I got this at a flea market and that I didn't pay for it unknowingly overpriced. I mean, even at a flea market for $2, this wasn't worth it. This game is horrible. I did this review for you guys, by the way. Screw that game. Alright, this has been Agent M of Samat Gaming. Thanks for watching. There will be more reviews soon, and hopefully I can get Agent K to do a bad review, since he forced me to do this one. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Bye.